Hello everyone, I'm Vice91 and welcome back to Let's Play Skies of Arcadia Legends. Last time Vice and the whole gang and pretty much every ally and even a couple enemies that we've met up to this point all teamed together to try to take on Galcian and his fleet. And we were able to take down Galcian's ginormous flagship, the Hydra, which is actually what we are on right now, and Enrique is just standing there. I really wish he would join us. But he's just going to stand there the entire time while we do all the dirty work. So we're going to head into the Hydra and see if we can find Galcian and face him in person, face to face. So we are going to explore through the innards of the ship. And there are several treasures to be found along the way, as well as some new enemies. So why not get cracking? Alright, so here we go. We have some sorcerers and a marauder. I think we've actually seen the marauder before when we were going through the Grand Fortress trying to escape before we got the Delphinus. So let's see here. I'm actually going to try to use Gunslinger here. That sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? So while we watch this, well, let's just watch this, you know? I don't think he got the two guys that were standing right in front of him. Nope, he didn't. Oh well. That's not too big of a deal. I'll just rain a sword. Yeah, I was like... He was trying to stick around and kind of did like a fake out and was like, okay, I'm dying. Okay, you go ahead and focus, because you're dead. Rain of swords and gone! Well, I guess they were yellow element, because that didn't do very much damage at all.
That was easy.
Alright. Hey, Phenol Webley's! Woohoo! Alright. So, not really sure what any of this stuff inside this ship really is. I mean, this doesn't really seem like it's used for anything. I don't really know the purpose of some of this design in here, but whatever. Alright, so we picked up an X cannon, but actually the moon cannon that we received from our last battle is a lot better, so we're not even going to use that X cannon. Oh well. I'm not too worried about that. I mean, shoot, that moon cannon is awesome. Really destructive. Okay, let's take a look here. Alright, so we're up on this next little level, and there is a ladder that will lead outside, and that looks like that's the only path to take. So we're going to come out on this, I guess it would be the deck of this ship. And it's kind of where all these cannons are accessed up here too. You'll see in just a second, but there are actually, yeah, here we go. And that's the bridge up there in the middle. So actually we can see all these cannons up here, and we see the battle is still raging on. I mean, all these cannons are still firing away. And look at the size of these things. So anyway, there are actually 3 other passageways down to the part where we just were, that area we just were. So we're going to come down this one first and see if we can pick up a couple more treasures here. There's nothing off to the left. There is something over here. I'm going to go ahead and go down this pole. And here we go. Alright, so we got a new enemy here. Let's take a look and see what it is. It is a defender. Alright, so we're going to change over to silver armor. I think that does pretty well against the yellow. So I'm just going to Cutlass Fury one of them, and then attack the other guy with everyone else. And see what that does. Oh yeah, they can use counter stance. Just like, I mean, we've seen these guys, or a variation of these guys before, right? They were silver, or wearing silver armor before. Now they have fancy green armor. But same kind of mechanics apply. Oh good, that did take him out. Nice. Nice. Alright. So I'm just going to Cutlass Fury him and take him down. Nothing too special. So I don't think they can do anything other than just counter stance. They can just do regular attacks, so I'm pretty sure that's it. So snooze fest there. They do have like 1,000 or so HP, so maybe they can take a little bit to take them out. Okay, Fina learned Eternum, which we have seen used against us before, but we have not actually used it ourselves. Pick up a Moonberry from that chest. That's always a plus. I'm going to have to take a look at that in a minute. I think we have like 1 or 2 Moonberries or something. A few Saccharin crystals, that can't hurt. Although, no, we aren't maxed out on those. We only have like, I say only, but we only have like 40 or so of those, 30 or 40. Like, we're never going to use that many, but whatever. Alright, let's see what's across here. Hey, nothing! Yay! Alright, encountered a few marauders in that fight, so no big whoop there. Oh, that one's empty too. Really? Come on! Somebody forgot to stock the shelves on this side of the ship. Alright, so one thing to note about Eternum, and I will go ahead and use that in a random battle coming up here pretty soon, just so you can see it. But one thing about Eternum that there are some enemies, and most, if not all, bosses are immune to instant death. So if you do encounter an enemy or a boss that is immune to instant death, and use Eternum on them, it will just do some damage instead. It's not going to kill them, but it will still do damage. And I'll demonstrate that in a little while. So there actually is another passageway right there, but we're going to pass that up for a moment and go to the passageway on the very end. And we should come up against some new enemies out here. I believe there are some different enemies out here. Okay, yeah. So we have some sorcerers again, and then a Hydra elite. Now, if you remember the executioner that we fought way back in a boss battle in the Valuan catacombs, well, that's basically what this Hydra elite guy is. Pretty much on the same playing field. It has a tackle attack that's a line area of effect, and it also has a sonic wave attack that can be pretty dangerous. It's a cone area of effect. So, okay, let's see here. I'm going to... What do I want to do here? I guess I'll just attack that like normal. And I might as well do a couple attacks here. How much does Eternum cost? Oh, it costs 15. Causes instant death to one enemy. If target is immune, then it will cause damage. Alright, so that's like I said earlier. I could actually try to use Eternies, but something about Eterni and Eternies, if it misses, it just misses. It won't do damage or anything like that, so... yeah, I'll skip that for now, and I'm just going to try to take out 1 or 2 of the sorcerers with some regular attacks. But I am going to use Eternum on one of those sorcerers next turn, just so you can check it out. Oh, nice. So you can see those Hydra elites have a decent amount of HP. I mean, for just a random encounter, he's got something like 1700 HP. So, not really mini-boss territory, but, I mean, it's definitely stronger than just a regular old random battle person enemy thing. Man, they're throwing some magic around. That one kind of hurt, actually. Yeah. So these guys can, I mean, they can be powerful enough to be irritating, I'll say that much. Ooh, you can spin your staff around your body. That was actually kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so I will take out that Hydra elite there. Let's see. I'll try to take out this one sorcerer. But here I'm going to use Eternum, just so you can check it out on that second sorcerer. Alright, so here we go.
Give me strength!
Alright, so he was not immune, so he's just dead. And that's that. I'm going to try it out in some other random battles. I can't remember who exactly is immune. I'm not sure if that Hydra elite is immune or not. But I'll try it out on some different enemies, and if there is an instance where I use it and an enemy is immune and it just does damage, I will throw that in the footage and let you guys see that. So you can see how much damage it does. I honestly don't know. I honestly don't remember how powerful it is. But we'll definitely check that out. Nice, another Moonberry. Alright, so let's keep moving. Alright, so let's check out down here. Oh, we have a passageway down right. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take this while I'm here. There's a pole you can slide down here. It's just, none of this makes sense from a design standpoint. I mean, what are you doing with this ship? Like, if I was building this ship, I would make it a lot like the Delphinus was, where I'd have like a dining hall and stuff like that. And we have another new enemy here, the Assassin. Well, maybe they're not so much new enemies. I believe we encountered, maybe not the Assassins themselves, but a very similar enemy when we were attacked at our home base at Crescent Isle by Ramirez. He brought some of these goons along with them. And same principles apply for these guys. They do have a death strike attack, so look out for that. They can cause instant death. And I think that's the only special move they have. But that death strike is enough to make you worry, so go ahead and dispatch these guys as soon as possible. But again, I'm just saying, like, if you have a ship this large, like, I would build it like a cruise ship. I'd have a casino, I'd have restaurants, I'd have maybe like a comedy club or something like that. You know, I mean, if you're going to spend that kind of money, don't just put mindless, look at all this space that is wasted. And what are these things? Are these generators? Are these they're not turbines, they're just rotating nonsense. I don't know. Oh wow, there's nothing there. What a surprise. Okay. Let me go. Oh wow, I'm having a super OCD moment. There was nothing there, right? I mean, I'm just making sure. Okay. I have no idea where that came from, but it's like I just got, my mind just got vaporized, and I couldn't remember for the life of me if there actually was a treasure chest there or not. That was weird.
Give me strength!
Nope, he did. Alright, so wow, I just completely forgot I was supposed to, like, yeah, I thought, what, my brain, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, let's just keep going along here. There should be one more treasure to pick up. So let's hop back down to the lower level here. Oh, actually, alright, so I faced 3 Hydra elites in that battle, and I actually took a little bit of a beating, so I'm going to show off one of these Alicamixes. Remember, this is just like the Poly special that we got Poly to make for us. This amazing potion will fully restore the party's HP and MP, so I'm just going to go ahead and use this. Just because, well, I have 10 of them, so I might as well, right? I also have a Piranha Seed that I'm going to throw at Vice. And I think that's the only seed I have. Anyway, I just got kind of an interesting accessory. I got something called the Ominous Mask, which gives a large boost to attack power and defense, but reduces the party's spirit to 0. How large of a attack and defense boost is it, you say? Well, not nearly enough for it to make that net much of a difference, or not nearly enough to make the compromise to have your party's spirit set to 0. I mean, it is 75 attack and defense, but only Vice or Drachma or Gilder can equip that, and it is, I mean, it's just not worth it. You're not going to put that on Vice because you have the Captain's Hat, and you're not going to put that on Gilder because he just doesn't attack enough. So, I don't know. It doesn't make much sense. Anyway, I made a mistake because this is the way forward, so I kind of goofed up. I went out of sequence here, but let's see. Which way? Okay, so I think I need to come up here because I don't... There were 2 different sets of poles I could have gone down. I'm getting a little bit out of sorts here, I gotta admit. Oh no, that leads back to where I was, so wasn't there another way I could go here? Yeah, let me come down to the end of this hall, or end of this ledge. Okay, there's nothing over here, man. Alright, well, let me climb back up this pole. I'm gonna head back outside, and I'm gonna go down the 4th ladder that we haven't been down so far. So, I'll see you guys whenever I get outside. Alright, so we're back outside, and now I'm going to go down this last, fourth and final passageway here. So this should be, I think this one is kind of short and sweet. There's not really too much to explore. It's pretty straightforward. Well, I say that, and then there's a boulder. Oh, well, yeah, there's nothing that way. So yeah, just come down here, and I believe this is the only little ledge that we have to go down. Yeah, that bridge is out. And let's see. We got 2 magic dudes. Alright. Alright, so now I'm going to cut back to where I was at that passageway that I said was the way forward. So I'll see you when I get there. Alright, so here we are at that passageway forward. And let's go ahead and go on through. And we're in this really blue, ambient blue room with this weird looking thing in the middle and all this like energy kind of flowing through it or something. I don't know. Everything's glowing blue, which is kind of cool, I guess. But alright, so I'm going to go ahead and save. Let's go ahead and grab this one right here. And let's check our status. We're in pretty good shape. I guess I'll go ahead and top off HP while I'm here. Might as well. And we'll go ahead and go through it. And head up the ladder here. What will we find at the top? That looks like the bridge. Galcian must be in there. Well, I guess we'll just have to break that door down, won't we? That would not be necessary. Oh boy. There he is, the man himself. Galcian. Galcian! I want his sword. Oh my gosh. Look at that thing. I did not realize that there were still this many people foolish enough to resist me. And you, Vice, have caused me more trouble than anyone. Thanks. It's an air pirate's duty to cause trouble. I feel so accomplished. But there's one more thing I'd like to accomplish. I want to rid the world of you. Very amusing. But this world shall be mine. It's a pity you won't be around to see it. Now you shall feel my wrath. Look. And this is the moment we've been waiting for all game long. We've seen him a few times. He chased us down in a train in Valua. And we've seen him a couple other times. One other time at Dangle Island. And he just was out of our reach. We never went into battle with him. But now this is the real deal. We're up against Galcian. So, I'm not kidding around, we're actually going to fight the man himself, Galcian. So, I can't, I think he has some silver magic, but I'm not 100% sure, I don't know. Anyway, I'm just going to focus with everyone else. I don't think he has, well, he may have Eternum or something like that, so maybe I should start doing Delta Shield just in case. I mean, it's only 2 SP, so I'm going to start to do that next round. Just so I don't get caught with my pants down here. But Galcian has some very dangerous attacks, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so he has Eternities. Holy crap, so this could be game over if it hits everybody. Oh, this is bad. Oh, well, it took down Aka. That's... I mean, I guess that's not too bad. But now we don't have her Delta Shield to protect us. So, Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and get off a Pirate's Wrath while I'm at it. And I might as well use a Ryzelin Crystal. And I'm going to focus with Gilder. But that did 7,500 damage, but you see that only did about a third of his full health. So he has a ton of HP. And if you don't have the captain's hat or anything like that, you could be in for a long fight here. And I'm a little worried about what move he might use next. Okay, here's his big move, Terminal.
Kneel before me.
How did you get up there? I didn't know you could fly.
Take this.
Holy crap. Talk about a wicked attack. Oh my gosh. 3,200 damage. Man, that almost took Fina out. I do not take kindly to people who go after Fina like that. So I'm going to heal her up. And let's see. Okay, yeah. No, I don't want to use Delta Shield right now because there is something I want to try, actually. I want to use Eternum on him. Just because I know he's immune to instant death. So I want to see how much damage it actually does here.
Give me strength.
Wow, okay, it only did 686 damage. That's pretty lame. So I won't be doing that again. And remember, if I were to use Delta Shield, that blocks allies' magic too, so that's why I didn't use Delta Shield this round. So hopefully he doesn't use Eternities or Eternum again. That would suck. Don't do it. Oh crap, he's using Terminal again.
Kneel before me.
Well, crap. Who's using it on this time? It looked like he was facing towards Gilder. So hopefully it's Gilder. I know he can take this hit for sure. Man, just what a wicked attack. Crap, no, it's Aka. I'm kind of worried about her. Okay, well not too bad. It didn't kill her, so that's good. Alright, so here comes another Pirate's Wrath. And Delta Shield, can't forget that. And I'm going to use a Sacrament Crystal on Aka. And focus with Gilder. So another huge chunk of his health is taken out. That's nice, and we're back up to full health. Alright. He does have one other move. I'm curious to see if he uses it here. If he doesn't, I'll tell you what it is. Now he's trying to use Eternities again. Mistake this time, sir. Blocked. Alright, so let's accumulate some spirit here. Okay, here's his other move, Naglora. It looks intense, doesn't it?
Destroy him.
Now, it only did less than 100 damage, so you might be thinking, why in the world does he even use that? Well, look at Vice right quick, and you see that his Incrum status goes away. So that actually is an attack that will remove all beneficial status effects from your entire party. And since Vice had Incrum on, that's why he used that attack. I don't think he will use that if you don't have any buffs in place. I could be wrong, but I don't think he would waste a turn like that, since it hardly does any damage at all. But anyway, that's his only other special move, I believe, and we will see if this Pirate's Wrath is enough to take out Galcian for good. $5,600? No, he's still hanging on by a thread. Oh man. So see, if you see how much Incrum really means, though. I mean, we were doing 2,000 more damage with Incrum in place. So okay, one more round, one more Pirate's Wrath. I could have done a Cutlass Fury or something, but I'm just going to do this. This will be the death blow. Down goes Galcian. And that is that.
I wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, you know what? Not too bad of a fight there for being the biggest guy in the game, you know. You would have thought he would have put up a little bit more of a fight, but it was just him by himself. So maybe if he had, you know, somebody helping him like Ramirez or something, that would have been a little bit tougher fight. But, well, that's the way it goes. And we get a Velour medallion. So I'll have to check that out in a little while. How could this be? I will not be defeated. Your reign of terror is over. I don't think so. Did you drop your sword? I really want it. You may have won the battle, but I shall have my revenge. What? The bridge? Fools, when will you realize that you cannot stop me? Now I shall destroy every last one of you. Seriously? Oh my god, he's getting away. We should have just finished him off while we had the chance. I thought he was too arrogant to have an escape pod. Vice, he's getting away! We have to do something! If he gets away, he'll retreat back to Soltis and we'll never get a chance to stop him. The other pirates are tied up fighting with the Armada. Huh? Hey, what's that? Hey, it's Beleza. It's Beleza's ship. Hey, something's not right. No, you don't think. Lord Galcian! Beleza, you survived the attack on Valua? Lord Galcian, so many innocent people died by your hand. Women and children bled to death in the streets. As an admiral in the Armada, I feel that I am responsible for their deaths, as much as you are.
Goodbye, my love.
What?
She sacrificed her own life to stop Galcian. Oh, Beleza. Wow, yeah, so she couldn't bear the weight of what Galcian had done. She felt like she was responsible for it too. And you hear her proclaim that he was actually the one that she loved. But if you remember way back in the game when she was talking about it, she mentioned that he would never give her a second glance. She didn't mention her by name, or she didn't mention him by name, but Galcian was actually the one that she loved. So kind of an incredible sequence of events there. And Galcian is dead. No!
Why?
Ramirez is certainly not happy. Holy crap, he looks mad. Lord Galcian, you shall be avenged! Oh, that does not sound good. Vice, something bad is happening. Oh. Oh man, is he going to use the reins? Oh, he is pissed. Which moon is he going to use it on? No! Ramirez is going to use the reins of destruction again. There's nothing we can do to stop him. Ramirez, please. Elders! Oh no! What's wrong, Fina? Vice, look! What in the world? Is that what I think it is? That is the Great Silver Shrine. And it is plummeting down to the planet. Fina, Soltis used to be our home. We created it from nothing, and now we must destroy it. For 1,000 generations, we have judged the people of this world. Everything we have created, Soltis, Zelos, the Reigns, was all because these people did not measure up to our standards. But perhaps we were wrong. Fina, by believing in the people of this world, you have taught us a great deal. We sent you here to help us destroy the world, but now we are going to help you save it. There is no need to be sad. If we had not created the reigns of destruction, the world would not be in jeopardy. Please, for the sake of the future, for the sake of this world, you must prevail. What are they doing? Are we going to see 2 kamikaze missions in a row? Fina. The Elders. They finally believed in the future. They sacrificed themselves to give us a chance at saving the world. I'll make sure their sacrifice was not in vain.
Boy, it looks like it's finally time to go to Soltis.
Huh? Captain Drachma!
We have defeated the Armada. Most of the ships fled once the Hydra was destroyed. It's time to go to Soltis, boy. Look over there.
That's Shrine Island.
Aye, a perfect fit.
So, Shrine Island was a part of Soltis, huh?
Maybe you'll be able to get into Soltis through there. I'll go with you. I may be old, but I can still fight better than most men.
The rest of us will wait here in the ship. If you want any of us to take the place of anyone else, just come back here. Really? If you'll come with us, Captain, we'd be honored. Vice, Make sure you are well prepared before you head in there. You should never rush into a fight. I know. Thanks, Gilder. Alright everyone, get ready. We're going back to Shrine Island. Wow. So two people willing to pay the ultimate price to make sure that we can survive to keep the fight alive. First we see Beleza take out Galcian, and then we see the Elders of the Great Silver Shrine plummet down to Earth to stop the rains of destruction from happening again. So incredible. And now, this is it. It didn't, the Elder Sacrifice did not destroy Soltis, but it did destroy the Dome of Light. So now we can actually enter the continent through Shrine Island and get a chance to stop Ramirez. So he will not be able to use the Rains of Destruction anymore. Whew! So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and save, and I'm going to call it an episode. So, thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. And next time we're actually going to tie up a few loose ends before we dive into Soltis. So we're going to take care of some side quest stuff that I've been neglecting for a little while. And we'll see what we can take care of there. We got a couple of wanted list battles to take care of that I've kind of been pushing off to the side. And then we're going to see how much other side quest stuff we can take care of. So that's what we're going to do next time. So until then, you guys take care. And I'll see you next time for more Let's Play Skies of Arcadia Legends.